Hello there. Here we are again live. Sorry about that. I don't know, it kind of was doing a loop-de-loop for a while there, so I had to refresh. Anyway, today's book we are going to be reading from The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. I absolutely love this book, and I highly recommend it. If you are someone who, number one, loves inspirational reading, loves a short book, look how thin this is, and are into the law of attraction or related subjects. So definitely recommend this if you've not read it yet. And hello to my live viewer. Feel free to go ahead and say something below so I know that you're here. And I thought there was one more thing I wanted to say about this book. Oh, hey, Jack, good to see you. So, this book, if you do get this, if you haven't bought it already, has many different covers. So I think it's just had many different iterations over time. So if you're interested in this book, you may not find it now with this cover, but you can get the same exact book. So I just wanted to be sure to say that. Okay, so I opened up earlier to a passage that is my favorite, the page that has my favorite part of this whole book in here. And I later thought, gosh, I wonder if that's just because I've opened it so many times to that section. So I did it again. And this portion is really good too. So I'm on at the very bottom of page 70, reading on to 71. Indecision is a stumbling block. Okay, let me read again. Let me start over. It's warm over here. I'm planning to go to the beach. So that's what's going on here. Okay, let's start again. Indecision is a stumbling block in many a pathway. In order to overcome it, make the statement repeatedly. I am always under direct inspiration. I make right decisions quickly. So I'm going to repeat that again. She says, I am always under direct inspiration. I make right decisions quickly. These words impress the subconscious, and soon one finds himself awake and alert, making his right moves without hesitation. I have found it destructive to look to the psychic plane for guidance, as it is the plane of many minds and not the one mind. As man opens his mind to subjectivity, he becomes a target for destructive forces. The psychic plane is the result of man's mortal thought and is on the plane of opposites. He may receive either good or bad messages. So I'm going to stop there. But this is very much mirroring. Okay, so this book was also written in like 1928. So just for context, 1925. So it was written in 1925, very short read. It's fun, inspiring. But you can tell it's written, like practically 100 years ago because of the way that it's written. And something I want to say about this, where she says, make this statement to yourself. I am always under direct inspiration. I make right decisions quickly. That these words impress the subconscious, and soon one finds himself awake and alert, making his right moves without hesitation. Okay, here it is. I have found it destructive to look to the psychic plane for guidance. So now, here's my insight on that. I don't 100% agree with that statement, but what I believe that she's really trying to say, or at least how I'm perceiving it, is developing a level of self-trust within yourself to be able to be your own deciding factor. This is so much in alignment with something else I saw earlier where someone was talking about self-trust and not needing to go outside of ourselves for a validation, which I think we all do on some level, seeking other people's opinions and an insight and advice. And I've done that many times myself. So I'm not going to say like, we shouldn't do that, never do that. But I think the key is to be mindful of to what degree are we doing that? Because if we're doing it to the extent where we can't make our own decisions first and really rely on develop our own psychic intuition and ability, right? Then we're doing ourselves a disservice and not really allowing ourselves to be fully expressed if we're constantly looking for that validation outside of ourselves. So I really feel like that's what she's mostly speaking to. And so let me know what you thought about this passage. I hope this was very short today. Indecision is a stumbling block in many a pathway. In order to overcome it, make the statement, I am always under direct inspiration. I make right decisions quickly. So she's really giving an affirmation, and she gives lots of those in here. This is an awesome, awesome book. So, okay, let's pull some cards, see what messages we get to further support this message. I'm going to show you what I have first. If you've seen the other videos, then you may have seen some of these decks. I brought one new deck over. I've got the, of course, Abraham Hicks well-being cards. Jack, if you want me to pull a card for you or anybody else who's with us live, feel free to let me know. Jack, it is available. The book is available online. Yeah, you can get it on Amazon, but I've seen it with a different cover. So that's why I mentioned that. It's on there, but it's just a different cover. Okay, I think you're saying yes to pull you a card. So let me first show you what I have, and then you type in which deck you want me to pull for you. I'll pull cards to go with the reading first, and then I'll pull one for you. So I've got Abraham Hicks well-being cards, Cheryl Richardson's self-care cards, daily guidance from your angels, postcards from Spirit, inner peace cards. A lot of these decks are the same decks I've been using, but power thought cards. I have more decks than just this, but I'm bringing over the ones that I think I like, that I like the best. That's really the best way to say it. I like the best, and I think are most useful here. And then this deck, the Psychic Tarot deck. This is a really cool deck. I'm loving it. Anyway, so I'm going to first pull cards. So Jack, let me know what deck you'd like me to pull you a card from. And if I don't see anything eventually, then I'll just pull from whichever one resonates. For today's reading about indecision, you know what? I'm going to go with the self-care deck because you want Abraham Hicks? Okay, cool. Okay, so to go with our reading about indecision and, getting to that place where you trust yourself, I think that's really good for everybody. I really do. Let's see what our self-care deck wants to give us as a message. I can kind of shuffle these. Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. Some of these decks you can't shuffle too easily, but okay, let's see what the self-care deck wants to share with us. Okay, so what self-care message do you want to share with everyone who sees today's video? Okay. Oh my gosh, I love it. Self-love. Self-love. And the back of the card says, care for your body. Self-love and self-acceptance are the ultimate acts of self-care. I love things that are in alignment. I probably say this way too much, but I love it, love it, love it. Care for your body. Self-love. Oh my goodness. So let me know if this, I'm glad to hear that, Jack. Just what you needed. I think this is so key right now. Even if we hadn't done the book reading first, I'm just really seeing the importance of self-care for a lot of people right now. It's something it's never something to like goes out of style. But especially right now, it's really important. I'm going to next pull. I want to pull an angel card. So I'm going to pull from Daily Guidance from Your Angels to go along with our reading. I'm going to shuffle it twice. Jack, how are you doing today? And anyone else who's here with us, feel free to chime in. Okay, let's go ahead and angels, what message do you want to share with everyone who sees this video? Okay. Trustworthy guidance. Do you see the trend here? Do you see the theme? I love this. Trustworthy guidance. You've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. So that's a fantastic message. What I'm mostly noticing is the title of it, Trustworthy Guidance, being so in tune with our reading today. Good, Jack. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna pull one more card for the reading, and then I'm gonna pull a card for you, Jack, and anybody else who happens to be with us. And I say that because I've learned that even if it doesn't show me, people can be viewing this. So So feel free to type below. I'm going to pull, I'm actually going to pull an inner peace card. That's what I'm going to do. I'll pull an inner peace card. So inner peace card. Okay, I'm just going to shuffle these a little bit here. Okay, what message do we have for everyone who views this video? Okay, I'm going to show you. It popped up right on my arm. There it is. Okay, so this one says, what other people think of me is none of my business. What other people think of me is none of my business. Exactly. One of the highest places, the back says, one of the highest places you can get to is to be independent of the good opinions of other people. Okay, notice that. The good opinions of other people. So even the good opinions, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Your opinion of yourself, right? Points exactly. Our opinions of ourselves, that's what matters. And so listening to that, going inward, being our own barometer and making our decisions for ourselves, acting on that, so key, so key. For anybody who's viewing this video who this is your first time seeing me, I am an empowerment and interview confidence coach, and I really help people to be able to release the past, make those mental and energy shifts so that they can stand confidently in who they are and be able to move forward in that space. So I just, with this message, really realizing definitely want to share that with you. If that's something you'd like to talk more about, then I encourage you to go to KimO'NeillCoaching.com and you can book a free consultation, find out the different coaching services I offer. And I offer more than that too. So wanted to be sure to tell you about that. I'm also a podcast host. Oh, thank you, Jack. I appreciate that. I'm also host of the Every Day is a New Day show. And I stream that live on, live episodes are on Facebook, and then there's some other pre-recorded episodes that only show up on, I'm putting things away right now. Jack, while I get your cards, I'm putting things away while I talk so I can pull your cards next. But yeah, if you'd like to ever check that out, feel free to go to @KimO'Neill the Every Day is a New Day show and coaching page. Okay, just making some room here. And let's move over. For Jack, we've got Abraham Hicks Wellbeing Cards. This is a fantastic deck as well. A friend gave me this deck. This is one of the, not the very first deck, but one of my first decks. And then I kind of like, I want more and more decks. So, okay. Okay, let's go ahead and knock on the deck. I'm going to do a light shuffling. And Jack, just be present with your energy. What message would you like to receive? What message would be most beneficial for Jack today? Okay. Abraham Hicks, what message would you most like to share with Jack today? That might be a secondary message. I'm going to keep... Hold on, one more time. Hold on. Oh, okay, there we go. I don't know if you saw that. It totally flew. Okay, so, okay, so the front has this nice butterfly and an open path, and it says, "It is not my work to control others." It is not my work to control others. And the back of the card says, "Trying to limit anybody about anything defies the laws of the universe. It cannot be done. You cannot control others, but you can control and create your own reality." Beautiful message, so key. So whoever's viewing this, you may also find a resonance with this. We can never control anybody else but ourselves. You say so awesome. I'm glad, Jack. I'm glad that resonated. So here's the other card that I kind of popped out, and I just felt like it might have a secondary message. So let's see. Oh, this is nice. Oh, my, wow. And there's, okay, let me show it to you first. "I choose my unique path to joy." Do you notice something here? Look at the images on both of these. They've both got a path. that's leading, off to the side of the page. It's like we've got different seasons. We've got spring and we've got fall. Oh, I feel like there's a real deeper message here, Jack. I feel like there's a much deeper message. Nailed it? Okay. I didn't read the back of this card yet. Oh my gosh, Jack, I want to, if you'd like me to pull another card, if you'd like me to pull some cards from the Psychic Tarot deck, Jack, let me know and I will. So the back of this card, I choose my unique path to joy. It says, no one can create in your experience, for no one can control where you direct your thought. On the path to your happiness, you will discover all you want to be, do, or have. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Jack. I'm going to read the back again. No one can create in your experience, for no one can control where you direct your thought. On the path to your happiness, you will discover all you want to be, do, or have. So, Jack, I don't know what your situation is, but I want to speak to this a little bit. It can be, we can know this. We can know that we are the ones who create our own experience, and yet it can be easy to start to be consumed by other people's thoughts or energies and things like that, and which feels like it gets in the mix of what we're doing for ourselves. So anybody else who might be resonating with this, or possibly you, Jack, I just want to say, you're not alone on that journey, but don't give up. Okay. It gets better, and just continue to bring it back to yourself, bring it back home. You do have the power to shift this and be the creator, you and your higher power, however you refer to that. So, and there's both of these. It is not my work to control others, and no one can control where you direct your thought. Awesome. So, Jack, okay, so never give up. Exactly. Never, ever give up. So, Jack, I don't know if you wanted me to pull another card for you or not. It doesn't look like, you sent anything about that, so that's okay. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Jack, and I don't even know if there's lag time on here. Is there? There might be. I will just say thank you for watching today's video, whether you were with me live or you're on the replay. I thoroughly enjoy doing this, and I'm certainly welcome to your feedback on what you enjoy. And you'd like another? Okay. So, and I was going to pull from this deck, Jack. Hope you're okay with that. Because this has, I don't know if you've seen this deck before. This has really cool messages. Jack, let me know. Are you okay with me pulling from this deck? Yes. Okay. You said yes. Okay. I think it's important to get permission. So that's why I ask. Okay. So this is a fun deck. I like this deck. Okay, so. Okay, we're going to shuffle a little bit here. Jack, what are you up to today? What's going on in your world? I'm going to do one more shuffle. Okay, and messages for Jack. Okay, so. What messages do you have for Jack today? Oh, okay, that one flipped over. I'm going to pull 3, Jack, okay? So, oh, there's the second. And one more card for Jack. Oh, there we go. Can you hear them flipping out? Okay, so the very first card that came out for you, Jack, triumphant success. Triumphant success! How exciting. The second card that came, sacrifice. And the third card, solitude. Solitude. You're worked and are now, okay, awesome. So Jack, okay, I'll hold these all 3 up. Here. Triumphant success, sacrifice, and solitude. And here's what here's what I want to point out here. So let's see, we've got, notice there's, I'm not going to read too much into this because I'm not going to read, you can decipher your own meanings through this, but I think this sounds like a beautiful message. Whatever you've gone through, it sounds like it's paying off. So awesome cards. Wonderful. Good. All right. Well, thank you for being here with me live today. I'm glad. Look at this. We got it shorter than yesterday's video. That is my goal. Keep it fairly short. And I will be doing this again tomorrow. So I haven't been setting a set time every day, but if you'd, I'm to the degree that I can, I'm going to try and put some sort of advance notice out there, and schedule these. But I may not always be able to. So anyway, so just letting you know. But yes, every day this month, I am going to be doing one of these. And if you'd like to join me and be part of the live conversation, of course, then I would love to have you here. So have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye Jack, and bye everybody who sees this. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm gonna go to the beach. Bye.